Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a haul video. I thought I would share with you what I purchased during my trip to Chicago last week. I did a little damage at the Nordstrom's, and I've also purchased a few things during Black Friday. This is not everything that I've purchased over the past month, you know, during Black Friday. This isn't even everything that I purchased in Chicago, but I had to kind of break up everything, and anyway, some of my other haul videos will make a little bit more sense, but this one is kind of all over the place. It's a bunch of different brands, a bunch of different types of things, so I thought I'd throw it all into one video. So if you're interested in some of the things that I've purchased, then just keep on watching. So the first random thing that I purchased is this Film Noir Nights from Charlotte Tilbury. This was one of her specials that she was kind of running around Black Friday, and a friend of mine wanted to take advantage of it. So if you purchased one, you got one for free, essentially. So she's like, I just ordered two. She's like, who wants the other one? So I raised my hand. This is a lip and eye duo. So the best part of this is this box opens up and there's like little lights around this mirror. Is that not the coolest thing? It has these ribbons to kind of keep it from falling too far back. Isn't that great? I just loved it. When I opened this up, I was like, yes, that is so cool. So inside we have a lipstick and one of her Rockin' Kohl, what is this called? Rockin' Kohl Iconic Liquid Eye Pencil. Now this is in Bedroom Black, and this is not actually like a liquid liner, even though it says it's Iconic Liquid Eye Pencil. This is like a super creamy, like almost like a cream to powder kind of finish. It's supposed to set down. I have not used this yet, but this is an incredibly black, so I'm really excited to try this. Again, this is in Bedroom Black. And the lipstick that comes in here is beautiful. It is really, really beautiful. It is called Opium Noir, and here is the shade. I believe this is in the Matte Revolution formula. At least most of the lipsticks that are shaped in this bullet form are the Matte Revolution, but here is that Opium Noir shade. Isn't that gorgeous? So can't wait to play with those two things. I can't wait to find a great place for this box too. It is so, it's just so cool. I feel like everything should be packaged in a box like this. Another completely random purchase is this Gucci limited edition highlighting, illuminating powder. It's a highlighter, and it's in the color Sunstone. This is the one with the butterfly on it. I purchased this because I believe Saks was having some sort of either a percentage off a certain amount or a dollar amount off a certain amount. I can't even remember. I can't keep track. But it comes in this velvet pouch, which is actually plain. Usually Gucci comes with velvet pouches that have the G's all over. This one is plain. The compact is just like the bronzer or the powders, I believe, also come in this round compact. Really, really beautiful. And here is the highlighter. So it's got that butterfly overspray on there, and I'm desperately trying not to rub it off. So I've been swatching up here where there's no butterfly. So anyway, let me swatch this for you. It has a really beautiful texture. There is the highlighter. It has that wet looking effect that I really, really like from highlighters. Very beautiful. And it has like a slight peachy undertone to it. So it's just a gorgeous shade, and I cannot wait to try that out. This also does lift up. So there is like a half moon brush underneath, which I'm sure I won't use. So anyway, that is the Gucci illuminating powder. And then during Black Friday, Saks was having a $75 gift card for but if you spent $150 or more, you got a $75 gift card. So I actually took advantage of that twice. So I actually got two $75 gift cards, which we will talk about at a later time. But I decided to try some Sisley makeup. So while I was at the counter, the woman did my eyebrows, and she used their 3-in-1 Brow Architect pencil. And I'm sure it's her artistry, but I thought, oh my god, my eyebrows look great. So of course I had to get the pencil. But it has a spoolie at one end, and it has the angled tip crayon at the other. And I decided to get the pretty much the black color. Actually, let me swatch this for you. So it's pretty black, and the formula of this pencil is pretty pigmented. So definitely I have to be careful and use like a light hand with this. It also comes with a highlighting powder, which is quite lovely. It's a lot more subtle than the Charlotte Tilbury one, which I did not like at all. So anyway, I decided to go with the black color because I've always gone with like a soft brown or an ashy brown, and I feel like you can really just see it. You know, my eyebrow hairs are pretty black, and I thought, let me try black. Let me try black color. I know it looks very, very harsh. It can look very, very strong. So I'm gonna have to play around with this, but I thought let's give the black a try. So we'll see how that goes. I will definitely report back. I also decided to give their loose face powder a shot. If you watch Puffin's Wife at all, she really likes this loose powder, and I'm not generally a loose powder fan, but I did want to give it a shot because it does look so beautiful on her. So I got the shade 1, the Irisee, and it comes in the best packaging ever. So this actually flips up. There's a little mirror inside. It comes with a little puff, and you would peel this off, and there's like the little holes in there where the powder comes out. A friend of mine has it. She said it doesn't make a mess, and because this, you know, snap lid, I was like, I love the design of this package. And again, the woman at the counter put the powder on me, and I'm sure it's because of her artistry again, but I was like, this, you know, like my complexion just looked really, really flawless when she was done. So I'm excited to dig into this. And then the last thing I decided to try at Sisley is the Sun Glow Bronzing Gel Powder. This, you guys, I could not resist. So I've been using this. It comes in a really cool silver tone package, and this bronzer, first of all, it looks like it's made out of silk. It literally looks like it's made out of silk in the pan. It has the most wonderful feeling texture ever, and then the shade of the bronzer is just perfect. It's just perfect for my skin. This is hands down my favorite bronzer to date. It has a nice satin sheen to it, so it's not completely matte, and I like a matte bronzer. I think there's a time and a place for it, but I really, really like face products that have like a little something to them, just so I don't look too dry. I'm really paranoid about looking dry, probably because I have dry skin and probably because I'm 44. But this is such a lovely product. It is, I mean, it feels wonderful, it looks wonderful, it's just, oh, it's absolutely stunning. I can't recommend it enough. And this came as a recommendation. I don't know if you guys watch Flower Bomb 31. Natalie on that channel, she was going on and on about this, and I was like, I gotta try it. So then I also took advantage of Neiman Marcus. They were having a get $50 off any $200 purchase. So I made a whole bunch of online $200 purchases, and then I even bought some stuff in store. But anyway, this is some of the things that I bought. Again, I will kind of do a different haul video to go over what else I purchased there. But I've kind of been in this, like I've been just like really wanting to get into different fragrances, and I've said this on my channel 1,000 gazillion times, but I've been wearing the Jo Malone Grapefruit cologne, which I love and I will continue to wear, but I've been wearing it for such a long time. So I don't know if it's, you know, having this channel or just kind of, you know, being a little bit tired of wearing the same scent for so long that has made me kind of go out and explore a little bit more. So I decided to kind of enter the world of Maison Francis KURKDJIAN. I'm probably slaughtering that poor name, but this is a French perfume house. One scent that actually my good friend wears is this Aqua Universalis. Anyway, I decided to purchase the body cream of it because I am very sensitive to scent, and when I'm trying a cologne for the first time, I really kind of like to go in lightly. It comes in a really cool, like matte white rectangular bottle. It's sealed at the top, so I'm just gonna take that off, and you twist open the top and it kind of has this hole at the top. Oh, this scent, it's so pretty. It's a little bit floral, very, very clean smelling, and it really is kind of like what the name suggests, Aqua Universalis. It is a very universal scent. I would think that it's slightly feminine, but it could be unisex. And I know that they actually sell like laundry detergent scented with this. I think that would be an exquisite indulgence, if you will. But this is just such a clean scent. I don't know, maybe like a little bit like Lily of the Valley. I'm terrible at describing scents, but yeah, it's like a little bit floral, very, very clean smelling, and different for me. It's not very citrusy. It's definitely a little bit more of like a light floral. Oh God, this scent just smells better when you start to kind of heat it up and rub it into your skin. I also purchased, same thing, scented body cream in the Baccarat Rouge 540. And this is exclusive to Neiman's. It is also a very special fragrance because I think originally he only made, you know, like a limited number of bottles, but everyone loved it. Everyone begged him to, you know, come back out with it or whatever. So he decided to do it and make it exclusive to Neiman's. So this scent is a little bit sweeter and it's definitely a little bit more feminine. It has a sweetness. Again, it's light, but it's just such a beautiful, unique. It's such a unique scent. I've never smelled anything like this. And my essay at Neiman Marcus, he said, you have to try this scent. And he gave us a little kind of sampler of it. And, you know, on my first spritz, I thought, oh, this is nice. It's very pretty or whatever. Didn't think much of it. And I woke up the next morning and I could still smell it on my wrist. And I thought, God, you know, I just liked it more and more. It just grew on me. This is like one of those, like what dreams are made of. This is like one of those scents. So speaking of fragrances, so when I was in Chicago, I stopped into the Barney's and they were having that, you know, purchase $175 and you get a beauty bag. Well, I was there with a girlfriend. Anyway, she got the beauty bag, but I purchased the Byredo Pulp fragrance. Now, Byredo has a lot of very popular fragrances that I'm actually not too much of a fan of. I think Mojave Ghost is one. It's a little bit too, that's one that I feel like it smells nice in the bottle, but as soon as I spray it on my skin, it gets very bitter. Let me go ahead and open up this pulp. So I went ahead and got the 100 milliliter bottle. And as the name would suggest, pulp, it is citrusy. I didn't know this was wrapped so nicely, my goodness. So this just slides right off. And this lid just comes right off, and here is the Byredo bottle that I'm sure everyone recognizes. So this scent, I'm gonna smell crazy after all this. This one almost smells like, it smells like a cocktail. It smells like a cocktail that you would use maybe like grapefruit juice in, or like a little sprinkle of, OJ or something. Really clean, really, really fresh, definitely notes of citrus. Ooh, that's nice. So this is really nice sort of spring summer scent, which I'll wear now because I don't care. But again, this is the Byredo Pulp. So this is quite lovely. So let's move on. So again, while I was in Chicago, so that I purchased at Barney's, and I also decided to get the Clé de Peau lipstick in Bamboo. This was another one that Flower Bomb 31 recommended, and I had had this in my cart for a really long time, and when she recommended it, I was like, yeah, I'll just get it. why am I sitting on this? So this is what the package looks like. Typical Clé de Peau navy packaging, and this is the beautiful like flower petal shaped top. Isn't that cool? So let me go ahead and ruin that for you right now. But look at that nude color. Isn't that pretty? It's like a really pretty cool toned, a little bit mauve, a little bit cool shade. So I was there for work, and I work with 3 amazing ladies. So we did a lot of work, but we also did a lot of shopping, and we went over to Nordstrom's, and we were just kind of browsing around, and a sales associate actually saw the 4 of us walking around, and they were like, are you guys free? Do you want to sit in on a class? And we thought, okay, you know, whatever, it's probably not a big deal or whatever. And we saw some seats sort of set up right by the counters, but they actually walked us behind, like out of the store, behind these curtains, and Laura Mercier, like global makeup artists, were doing classes. And so the night before, 2 nights before that, Mario, you know, Makeup by Mario, I can't pronounce his last name, he was there, and apparently it was absolutely mobbed. And so anyway, we went to a class with Jerry Johnson, who was fantastic. He was absolutely fabulous. And anyway, so we had this whole class with Laura Mercier, so I ended up purchasing a whole bunch of stuff with the products that we were playing around with. So 2 skincare items. So this one I fell in love with. This is the Flawless Skin Infusion de Rose Nourishing Oil. Now, first of all, this bottle is just so pretty. Look at this bottle. It's frosted glass. It has this like rose gold matte top, and look at the color of that oil. It's like the prettiest pink. Isn't that stunning? Anyway, I put this, so we had just gotten facials. I walk into this class and they had this sitting there. So I tried some on, I patted it into my skin, and it like took my facial glow to the whole another level. So I'm really excited to try this. And it does have a rose scent. So if you're sensitive to that, this may not be the thing for you. But if you're not, if you do like a rose scent, it's very faint, but it's definitely there. It's beautiful. And the other skincare item I got from Laura Mercier is the Repair Eye Serum. I just purchased the La Prairie Caviar Eye Cream, so I was kind of hesitant about this because I'm testing that out, and I'm definitely going to do a review on that. But the woman said that this is a serum and this should go on before any sort of moisturizer anyway. So again, this was one of those things, she squirted a little bit into my fingers and I patted it around my eyes, and it felt so cooling. It just really felt very refreshing. It also has like a highlighting effect, so there is like a little bit of like a little very faint kind of highlighting, kind of glimmery effect, shimmery effect to it. So this is the product I feel like came onto my radar, and that's how I even got to know who Laura Mercier was. This was gazillion years ago, and this is concealer that comes in the compact, and I have it in the shade SC3. And anyway, I wanted to purchase this because whenever I purchase concealer, I feel like I'm always buying something for under my eye. I want it brightening, I want it nourishing, and I never purchase anything for my actual skin. And I definitely have some sunspots coming through. I have a lot of freckles, I have discoloration, and I always seem to have some sort of blemish around my nose, lip, chin area. So I thought, let me try this out. It's something I've been wanting to get for like 20 years or whatever the first time it was that I saw this. So I went ahead and purchased that. And I also got one of her eyeshadow palettes. So this is the Exotics Redefined. This is, I believe, a Nordstrom exclusive, and it's really beautiful. So it comes with this like zebra print, kind of like a soft faux leather case, and it flips up. It has like a magnetic kind of closure here, and here is the palette. Isn't that pretty? So basically you have a whole row of matte shades, and then you have basically the same shade but in a shimmer shade. So I thought that was really cool, a really nice idea, and I just love the shades. Like that kind of brick cranberry dark red color is just really beautiful. So I am excited to give this a shot. And then last but not least for this haul, while we were kind of checking out at Nordstrom's, I decided to pick up one of the Armani eye tints in the color 1. This is Obsidian, and it's an incredibly dark color. I have a lot of the more neutral eye tints, but I thought, let me give this a whirl. I had just watched Lisa Eldridge do a smoky eye routine, and she uses more of a blue, like a royal blue color in this eye tint, but I thought, let me go for this kind of dark blue. Isn't that cool? It's like, it looks like it's black in the tube, but then it's like, oh, is it gray? Is it blue? It just turns into this really beautifully complex color. So I'm excited to give her technique a shot. You know, she puts 2 layers of this on. She lets the first one set, and then she puts another layer on to really deepen and smoke out the eye, and she works it with her finger. And if you guys haven't seen that video, definitely tune in. It's such a cool, easy, I mean, she makes it look very easy. I'm sure I'm going to mess it up royally, but she makes it look very easy to create a very beautiful smoky eye. So anyway, so those are some of the things I've purchased during Black Friday and on my trip to Chicago. So I hope you enjoyed this haul video. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and let me know if you want sort of like a deeper look into any of these things. I'd be happy to do that for you. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video.